Greeting everyone. My name is Fatima Amna and I am from Bachelor's in Business Administration focusing on the strategic management. Today I'll be presenting the strategic analysis of SABmiller, the world's second largest brewer. SABmiller is currently producing over 200 beer brands globally, including popular names like Peroni and Miller. They also have the largest soft drink business, including bottling Coca-Cola products in several markets. While SABmiller has the strongest global presence, and they face challenges such as declining beer consumption in the key market and the threat of acquisition by the larger river by AB InBev. Our allies will be examining the SABmiller current position and recommended strategic movement to strengthen their competition position over the next 3 years. The key area will be focusing on expanding the high growth emerging market, increasing and focusing on premium and craft beer, then leveraging the soft drink business, and then the last one is defending against the potential hostile takeover. Let's move to the next part. SABmiller's vision and mission statement. Our analysts revealed that the company is currently lack a formal statement for both. So this present an opportunity aligns the company's strategic direction with our recommendation. So we propose the following mission statement. We strive to become a world's most admired and responsible brewer, enriching the communities and delivering the expectational beer experience to customers everywhere. The vision statement emphasizes on SABmiller's global ambitions while highlighting their commitments and social responsibility and the product quality. Moving to the mission statement, we suggest SABmiller a mission is to provide a diverse range of high quality and responsible produced beverages to customers globally. Our commitment to innovation and state-of-art technology leads the industry. We ensure our operation is benefit our employees, partners, and environment, supporting the growth and financial soundness. Our philosophy emphasizes on sustainable practice, community relationship, and ethical priorities.
Greetings. My name is Ikra Asif and I am a Bachelor of Business Administration majoring in Marketing student at Al-Bukhari International University. Today I will highlight the internal and external assessment of SABmiller. So let's talk about the strengths and weaknesses in internal assessment. There are 10 strengths for SABmiller, which counts as number 1, employs 70% people in over 80 countries. Number 2, listed on London and Johannesburg Stocks Exchange. Number 3, soft drinks make up 20.6% of sales, up to 17.2% in 2009. Number 4, strong partnership with China Resources Enterprise. Number 5, largest brewer in Latin America. Number 6, AB InBev considered a $122 billion purchase. Number 7, it holds 57% of Coca-Cola beverages in Africa. Number 8, innovative seen with Flying Fish launch in 2014. Number 9, leading beer producers in Europe. And lastly, strong brand recognition in Latin America. Now let's talk about 10 weaknesses. Number 1, beer volumes down in Europe, especially in Poland. Number 2, unfavorable currency movements reduce European revenues. Number 3, low earning contribution from Europe, which is 11%. Number 4, limited presence in the fast growing markets. Number 5, declining premium beer sales. Number 6, issues with beer category classifications. Number 7, US beer sales declined in 2013. Number 8, younger drinkers prefer specialty beers or mixed drinks. Number 9, needs a clear strategic plan. Number 10, some brands seen as lower quality in comparison to SABmiller. Now, I will continue with the external assessment of SABmiller, focusing on its opportunities and threats. So there are 10 opportunities. Number 1 is it produces malt beverages. Number 2, European demand for economy beers. Number 3, North America demand for craft and premium beers. Number 4, it offers cheap beers. Number 5, the growth in the craft beer segment is relatively high. Number 6, shift towards premium beers in the emerging markets. Number 7, US market driven by imports is very favorable for SABmiller. Number 8, 17% increase in US craft beer volumes in 2013. Number 9, popularity of cider and dark beers. And lastly, more premium beers consumption in developing countries would be favorable or is a good opportunity for SABmiller. So now let's talk about threats. Number one is increased competition in Asia Pacific. Number two, high alcoholic content beer consumption in SABmiller. Number three, market share loss to microbrewers that would affect SABmiller. Number four is Mexican beers dominate US imports. Number five is tightened alcohol sales in Turkey and Russia. Number six, risk of hostile takeover by AB InBev. Number seven is strict alcohol consumption laws in the countries. And number eight, craft brewery competition. Number nine is lower European beer sales due to the regulations of the countries. And lastly, competitors sponsor major events. That's all about the external and internal assessment. My next partner would continue the presentation.
So I will proceed with the alternative strategies for the SWOT matrix. So first one is the strength opportunity strategies. The first one is leverage global presence to enter emerging markets. So build two new manufacturing plants in Mexico and Vietnam to tap in the growing demand for premium beers and expand product diversity in high growth markets, and also form a strategic partnership. So collaborate with 5 local breweries in Africa to increase the market penetration with the product variety. And for the strength strategies, um, enhance market positions through acquisition, acquire 3 mid-sized craft breweries in North America to competition and appeal to changing the consumer preference. And the second one is mitigate currency risk in the local production and focus on increase marketing spend by 50% on premium brands in Europe and North America to differentiate from competitors. And for the weakness and opportunity strategies, address declining volumes by innovations and also develop and launch 5 new alcoholic beverages to cater the health conscious consumers in the US and Europe. And the second one is expand presence in the fast growing markets and counter currency fluctuations with hedging, implement advanced currency hedging strategies to protect against the negative currency impacts. And the last one is a weakness trade strategies, restructure operations in declining markets and improve cost efficiency. So restructure operations in declining markets, close 2 underperforming plants in Europe and relocate resources to high growth regions and improve cost efficiency. Yeah, implement cost saving measures to reduce the operation cost by 10% across all regions facing during downturns. And the last one is enhance market research. Invest 5 million annually in market research to better understanding and anticipate in consumer preference to regulate the charges. That's it for the SWOT matrix. We move to the other part. All right, I will proceed with the BCG matrix for SABmiller company, focusing on both products and the region. So discuss the implications for resource allocation. So first one is the BCG matrix for the product. The first quadrant is stars. Uh, for that, premium and craft beers, high market share and high growth rate. And the second quadrant is the question marks. So that one will be non-alcoholic beverages, high growth potential, but currently low market shares according to the study. And the third one will be cash cows quadrant. It's traditional lagers, high market share with low growth rate. Example, Miller Lite and Pilsner. And the fourth one will be dogs quadrant. It low selling beers, low market share and growth rate. So moving from there, BCG matrix by region. Stars will be Africa and Europe, high market share and high growth rate in Africa and Europe. And the question mark quadrant will be related to Asia Pacific, high growth but low market shares. And for the third quadrant is the cash cows. It's North America generates steady cash flow with high market shares and the low growth rate. And the last one is the dogs quadrant. That one will be in the Latin America, low market share and low growth rate, needing to strategic re-evaluation. That's it from me. I will pass the floor to the next person.
All right, it is me, Abubakar Aminu Isa from BBA Marketing. I'll be proceeding with the recommendation. Throughout this project, based on the case study from the Sambian company, we identified some actual recommendation whereby those recommendations, it will help Sambian company in order to move to the next stage. By moving to the next stage, it will help them in one way or the other by increasing the markets. Those recommendations may include from a range of year from year 1 to year 2 and year 3. And all those recommendations, they need financial funding. So some of the recommendations include increasing the advertisement, whereby this increasing the advertisement by 30%, it will cost some little amount of money in first year, second year the same, and third year the same. And the projection is about $45 million US in all those 3 years. Secondly, we have developed a new packaging strategy, whereby by developing this new packaging strategy, it may help some brand company in order to move to the next stage. Since they are using their old new packaging strategy, if they change to the new packaging strategy, it will help them to attract some new customers. Third recommendation, it includes launching or expanding their brands. They need to expand or launch their new branches in some of the countries or some of the region, which may consist maybe specifically Asia, whereby they need to have some branches. So this also may increase their production and it increases their customers. Then the fourth recommendation, which include the expanding the it include the giving some little amount to the new customers or new employer, whereby those people, it may lead them in order to see they have some kind of commission in the company. By having some commission as an individual or as an employer to the company, it may lead so many employees to attract and to move forward to that particular company. For this sixth recommendation, which is the transition 25% by production to co-friendly method, whereby it may help them to increase their production since they change the method to the co-friendly products. So it attracts some people whereby to come and purchase their product. So we have listed some recommendation from 1 to 10. I don't have much time to explain all, but we project the cost of each single recommendation, whereby from year 1 up to year 5. So I think that's all from me. I will pass the floor to the next presenter.
Hello everyone, I'm Rushda from BBA General. I will be presenting our EPS EBIT analysis and discuss our financing decision. Our analysis revealed that leveraging debt financing will enhance SABmiller's EPS significantly due to the tax shield benefits improving overall profitability. This analysis is critical in understanding the impact of different financing options on our company's earnings per share. We evaluated three scenarios for our EBIT: pessimistic at $4,200, realistic at $4,600, and optimistic at $5,000. For common stock financing, there is no interest expense, and for debt financing, a constant interest expense of $120 is shown across all scenarios. Was to determine the best financing strategy to support our growth while maximizing shareholder value. We need $3,000 in funding. Considering our current shares outstanding at 1,500,000 and a stock price of $168, we looked at equity and debt financing options. Our analysis showed that using 55% equity and 45% debt provides an optimal balance. With an interest rate of 4% and a tax rate of 26%, this mix minimizes the cost of capital and reduces financial options. Choosing the right financing strategy directly affects our EPS. The selected combination ensures they are not overly burdened by debt, preserving our credit rating and financial flexibility. It also maximizes the shareholder value by minimizing dilution. And next part will be presented by Rishma.
Hello everyone, my name is Yamoa from BBA General, and today I will be presented the projected financial statements for SABmiller for the fiscal years 2015, 16, and 17. So for income statement studied with revenue and profitability, we project a significant increase in revenues, doubling from $493 million in 2015 to $987 million in 2016, and stabilizing in 2017. And operating expense and EBIT follow the same trend, and doubling from 2015 to 2016 and maintaining that level in 2017. Additionally, net income shows substantial growth from $93 million in 2015 to $188 million in both 2016 and 2017. So now let's move on to the balance sheet. We see substantial fluctuations in cash and equivalents is resulting in negative values and which need further investigation. And account receivable and other current assets also show significant changes. And property, plant and equipment as well as goodwill and intangibles remain stable over the projected period. And you can see the significant increases for total assets and it's reflecting the substantial growth in various asset categories. So for liabilities and equity, total liabilities show a marked increase, with long-term debt and other long-term liabilities being significant contributors. And equity increased dramatically and is driven by substantial growth in retained earnings, and which is indicating the strong profitability and retention. So in conclusion, as SABmiller's projected financial statements is reflect the substantial growth in revenues and assets and which driven by strategic initiatives. But we observe some unusual financial ratios and liquidity in concern. But the company can maintain a strong profitability and significant increase in equity. So that's all for me, and Rushida, welcome to our presentation.
In conclusion, our recommendations focus on strategic debt financing to improve EPS, contrasting with SABmiller's current conservative approach. By adopting a more aggressive financing strategy similar to SABmiller, we project a significant improvement in key financial ratios such as the debt to equity ratio. Our projections indicate a stronger financial position with improved liquidity and profitability metrics. This proactive approach is crucial for maintaining competitiveness and drive future growth. And that's all from our presentation. Hope you enjoyed and thank you.